It depends on your goal. If you're aiming for a more professional and polished style, I can refine the language, improve clarity, and strengthen transitions for a smooth, well-structured delivery. If you prefer a conversational and energetic tone, I can enhance the pacing, inject more personality, and keep it engaging like a fast-paced commentary. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and allows me to keep bringing you videos like this. Now, let's jump right into today's wild courtroom moment. This case is absolutely unreal. The woman in the top left corner has been brought to court for failing to pay $2,000 in court fees. But instead of addressing the charges, she's taken a completely bizarre approach, claiming she isn't bound by the court's authority because she only recognizes God's law. You can probably guess how well that argument is going over with the judge. Spoiler: not well at all. As she continues to double down, things spiral out of control fast. The tension builds, and you can see the judge's patience wearing thin. Stick around, because this courtroom battle is about to escalate in a way you won't believe. Let's be real. You can't just declare that the law doesn't apply to you and expect to walk away scot-free. This woman is talking in circles, saying a whole lot of nothing, and somehow expecting the judge to take her seriously. Honestly, I don't know how he keeps a straight face through all of this. Maybe it's because he's been on the bench long enough to have seen it all, or maybe she's just in a league of her own when it comes to delusion. Look, nobody enjoys dealing with court fees, and I get that people have their own opinions about government control. But if you're out here committing crimes, like shoplifting, and then trying to argue that the law doesn't apply to you, that's next-level ridiculous. Actions have consequences, and this judge isn't about to let her slide. At the end of the day, she's not some innocent person being unfairly accused. She actually committed the crime. If she had been falsely accused, I could understand trying to find a loophole in the system. But this is just straight-up nonsense. Let me know in the comments. Do you think she actually believes what she's saying, or is she just putting on an act to avoid responsibility? Personally, I think she's completely disconnected from reality. Some people fake mental instability to dodge consequences, but this woman? She might genuinely believe she's above the law. Too many people these days think they can talk their way out of accountability. But this judge?
He's not buying it.
He lets her ramble, dig her own grave, and then finally steps in to deliver the reality check she wasn't expecting, a 6-month sentence. And honestly, she deserved it. What was her plan here? Did she really think she could walk into court, act like laws don't apply to her, and just walk free? It's almost as if she expected the judge to throw his hands up and say, asterisk, well, I guess she's special, case dismissed. Asterisk, but nope. Reality hit her hard, and the judge made sure she understood that she's not exempt from the law. It's crazy to me that some people would rather go to jail than just take accountability. If she had dropped the act and handled this like a responsible adult, she might have gotten away with a fine or an alternative sentence. But instead, she chose arrogance over reason, and it completely backfired on her. The judge wasn't here to entertain her nonsense. He saw right through it and handed down the sentence she earned. Let me know what you think. Can time in jail actually change people? Some inmates come out with a completely different mindset, more self-aware, and even remorseful. But then there are people like this woman, so deep in their delusions that even 6 months behind bars might not be enough to make them see reality. At the end of the day, actions have consequences, and no amount of pretending to be above the law is going to change that. To wrap things up, here's a final message. The easiest way to stay out of situations like this? Simple. Don't commit crimes. Too many people refuse to own up to their mistakes. Instead, they fall into this victim complex, acting like the world is out to get them. But let's be real, that's complete nonsense. In most cases, people aren't actual victims. They just don't want to take responsibility. At the end of the day, you have control over your life. That's it for this breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and tell me what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care.